Drive it up on ramps or put it on stands. Remove the top front cover, 7 panel fasteners.
Pull them out then. Pretty much just wiggle them and do it by hand. Now there's just little clasps in here you'll get later, but let's swing around here. Right up in here you'll find a Phillips head screw. Take the one out on the passenger side. Let's crawl underneath and have some fun. And there's 1 panel fastener, and 2, 3. There's a 4th one right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and way back over here is 10. So again, get it out in the center. Occasionally you run into one that's stubborn and you just got to kind of keep working around it. This one is in here pretty good. It's always possible to lose one, damage one. Kind of twist it a little bit. They can be stubborn, especially underneath. It's road grime. And if you break this middle one off, you're probably just going to have to replace it. Let's try this. Just a real stubborn one. Got to get it out a little farther than that. Get it out that far, it should go the rest of the way. It's a good idea to lube these when they're like this. Stick a little something that won't deteriorate plastic. Should be ready to go. I don't think there's anything holding it. There's like 3 stays in the front here. One in the middle. And another one over here. Try kind of pushing on this here. That doesn't want to go. You might have to help it along. Okay, so you have to get in here now and find these the catches. There's 4 of them. There's 1. There's 2.
We're at the last 2 now.
Here's the 3rd one. And then there's 1 more. And then here we are on the passenger side. Same thing. You gotta pull this part out. When you get to this, now you gotta have some decent light. These grabbers are strong. Okay, we're all loose. Now we're going to take a close-up look at these 4 grabbers, retainers, clips, whatever you want to call them, that we had to get in there and separate in order to get this off. And now we're going to show how to take out the entire headlamp assembly if you had to replace this, say from an accident or maybe the UV damage. And once this strip is out off the side, we can get at all 3 bolts. All 3 of them are 10 millimeter. And let's quickly take the front one out. Remove the top one. Got a little shoulder on it. That one doesn't have a shoulder on it. Make sure you label them, get them back in the right spots. And here's the last one on the side. Okay, that one's also got a shoulder on it. Okay, just wiggle and jiggle this. If you're still having trouble, there's a plastic piece in front of the bumper that taking out will make this easier. Now, if you're just changing out lamps, this is as far as you have to go for disassembly.
For starters, I'm turning out the side marker bulb. A little off camera, sorry about that. Next in line from the side is the low beam headlight.
Okay, you could just twist out the entire low beam if you want right here. But I'm going to leave the bulb in, just unplug it and change it on the bench. High beam and daytime running light here.
And finally the turn signal lamp.
And the turn signal lamp you can't unplug, you just have to spin it out. And just squeeze the sides of this wiring harness retainer clip. Disconnect it. Now it's fully disconnected from the car. We can put it on the bench, work on it some more. 2 10 millimeter bolts hold this plastic bracket in. Okay, this one is stuck. These are both the same. And this will pull off. It's all about alignment with headlights. Free play is the enemy. There's also a alignment pin on the other side. This is the low beam 9006, and again, location right there. And the high beam is a 9005. The side marker is a 168, and the turn signal is a P21. And now we're all set with new bulbs, so it's just a matter of plugging them in or turning them in. Okay, we'll plug this in.
This takes a little wiggle and jiggle, but don't get too exuberant. Now this one has shoulder. Add a little never sees. Not a bad practice. I'm just going to finger tighten these until they're all in. This one also has a shoulder. The last one is up here. Make sure this little alignment pin comes through. So we're going to tighten this top one fully first because gravity pulls this whole unit down. And then this one will be slightly out of line. Just snug these nice, don't overdo it. Now that narrow strip of plastic, that cover can go back on the right side. Now repeat all that on the passenger side. I'm just going to point out a couple of tips of note. So when I had some trouble when I trying to take this one out on this side, in that I was not able to get over this little plastic piece that's in front of the bumper. So there's a couple of bolts here. You can just take that out, and it'll make it much easier to slide the fixture in and out. Okay, before we put it all back together, check out all the lights. So we get the high beam on there. We don't want that. Okay, that confirms 3 of them right there. And we're good on the passenger side as well. Now we'll just turn on the high beam. And both good. This bumper cover is relatively light and easy to set back into position. Easier than most, I'd say. So just snap everything into position, those 3 top snaps and the ones in the front and side. Do that on the other side as well. We're going to go underneath here and just make sure something didn't get mispositioned. Something that's supposed to be in back and the front. Okay, it looks really good. So place 10 of these underneath. I lubed them up. Sometimes you have to hold these 2 pieces of plastic together before you put it in. And don't forget those 2 wheel well Phillips screws. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more helpful videos.